Let's see what's happening at the airports now, as airports are set to witness their highest passenger influx of the year, with the airports company South Africa saying they're expecting more than 20,000 travelers to pass through South African airports just this Friday. And SABC News economics reporter Katlego Legodi is at the OR Tambo International Airport tracking all the festive air travel and joins us now for an update. So Katlego, we've moved from roads now, we're coming straight to air. Good to have you with us. So AXA early this week saying they were expecting thousands of travelers from many parts of the globe at their airports. I'm sure the hustle and bustle is quite in full swing at OR Tambo. Take us through the buzz at the airport at this stage.
A very good afternoon to you, Alicia, and to our viewers at home. It's already a buzz at the OR Tambo International Airport in terms of the air travel and activities here on the ground. Yesterday, you saw the Border Management Authority working with AXA to say that they're preparing themselves for the festive boom. We're told that actually from today, the 20th, that's when we'll see the numbers starting to pick up and trickling in. And we know very well that AXA manages around 9 airports here, this including the Cape Town International Airport, the King Shaka International Airport, and the OR Tambo International Airport, which is where you find us this afternoon. Already you see travelers coming through in their numbers to various destinations, and this afternoon you actually find us at Terminal A, where we see domestic travelers just making their way. Not only are we seeing locals and really ordinary people moving into these spaces, we see also members of parliament that are here just ready to move. I'm going to bring Songezo Zibi to just be with us this afternoon in the program. Who'll just give us a sense of your experience. I know you are really in a hurry as we speak right now, but thank you very much for joining us on the SABC. Give us a sense of what you are picking up when you come into OR Tambo International Airport. Really, the festive season in full swing as we speak.
Yeah, no, thanks very much. The airport is really full. And normally I would be not worried about going through security, but I'm really worried now because of the number of people. But at least for the flights that are leaving in an hour, the airlines have created a way for those people not to be able to check in. And I was one of them because I was running a bit late.
There were concerns, very well earlier into the week, and we saw the Border Management Authority addressing us around issues of security where the biometric system is concerned. But also there was a fuel jet incident here at the OR Tambo International Airport that saw commuters really spooked in terms of how we're going into the festive season. What are you picking up? And do you reckon that as we speak right now, some of those challenges would be a thing of the past?
Well, I'm about to find out. But as far as I know, my flight is on time. I saw the briefing by the BMA and the chief executive of AXA. There are various issues, as you've outlined. There are issues with the biometric system. There are staffing issues. There have been fuel issues before. I would really hope that the experience from now on is going to be seamless for passengers, because this is peak time. So the volumes can't tolerate any glitches in the system, including the weather, by the way, and it's that time of the year. So I hope everything will go smoothly.
We haven't really been or have a history of accidents here in South Africa, and we see AXA working with SACA to ensure that they maintain that record. But often you would hear concerns around issues of contraband that is moving into this space, and you see them moving to say that they're tightening security. Do you get a sense that we really have a hang on just really more or less addressing some of the issues of counterfeit or even drugs that are moving into South Africa, as we see arrests being made even here at OR Tambo?
Look, I am not well positioned to make an assessment on that particular issue at all, because I also don't serve on the relevant portfolio committee, whether it is Home Affairs or it is the Police or Safety and Security portfolio committee. I would hope that the systems that we have, the X-rays and so on, as well as the intelligence gathering, is good enough for them to be able to capture this. The consumption that you see in the shops is also replicated, I would imagine, in the illicit trade as well, whether it is drugs or other forms of contraband. So high police vigilance or law enforcement vigilance at this time is really important.
And how important is it that we get it right? We know very well that the economy is always at the center of where we find ourselves in terms of air travel. Do you reckon that really seeing the numbers and seeing the airports agile, seeing the authorities actually on standby to clamp down on some of these things, it gives confidence to come into South Africa where tourism is concerned, but also looking at boosting the economy through the aviation sector?
Yeah, look, aviation in South Africa is generally safe. We don't have a history of terrible incidents on aircraft. I mean, we've had incidents where there's been one or other thing, but it's usually been brought under control. The festive season as a high volume area just means potentially the frequency in this period of that kind of thing happening may be higher, but I think our law enforcement as well as the aviation authorities should have that under control.
Yeah, where are you traveling to?
I'm traveling to the Eastern Cape, to East London, Buffalo City.
For the festive season, the holiday?
Holidays, yeah.
Everything of the best.
All right, thank you so much.
Giving us your time. Songezo Zibi just giving us his time there. He's actually in a hurry as we speak right now, and we just grabbed him to say, come through and speak to us. But I'm going to ask Temba to just show you what is happening here. This is Terminal A. This is where you find most of the commuters that are moving around. They're traveling to Cape Town. You find most of them moving into East London, and most of them really just a hive of activity in good spirits. Here, Ayanda, Alicia, in terms of what they're expecting, in terms of the festive season as well. We know very well that there's a lot that AXA has prepared. They've told us that they've increased the numbers of the booths on the ground. The security is tight as we speak right now. They're talking about working with the police as well. So most of them will just be looking at ensuring that they tighten measures. It's also about the reputation, right? Really, when you look at brand South Africa in terms of those numbers that would come through to boost the economy of the country. And we're expecting that at least from today to the 24th, they are ready to accommodate some of those numbers that will be making their way into OR Tambo. Alicia?
Thank you so much to SABC News reporter there right at the OR Tambo International Airport, Katlego Legodi, as he is monitoring air traffic there as we continue to monitor your festive season traffic.